to cry no more.
I tell you we want church.
We won't have to cry no more.
Hi, and welcome to another segment of KISS. Keep it simple, sir. Keep it simple, senor, senorita, sisters, and saints of God. Sure, it is another blessed day and hour that we come into your home and your den, your man cave, your she cave. But we're glad to be with you again today. And we have a very, very special guest today, our own professor, a local professor from the Dayton area and our own community, and also an author. Today we'd like to welcome with you is Miss Hubbard, and let her welcome herself in her own words. Miss Hubbard.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. I love being here. My name is Mia Hubbard, and I am an author, as Bishop said. I am also a professor in communication at Sinclair Community College. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a grandmother, and I am a true worshiper of God. I love God, and I love what He has done for my life, and I love where my life is going.
And so special that is a very ideal citizen of our community.
Yeah.
Being a mother and all the things that you shared, and you have a lot of experience in dealing with children, being an educator.
Yeah.
And in the home. But I want to start, we're talking about the book you have today, but what really started you in communication? You know, a lot of times I tease when I would tell my sister, I said, well, I started communication as a kid because I was a paper boy.
Oh, yeah.
Another form of delivery.
Yeah. Yeah, you had to be able to talk to the customers, right? What started me was I took my first communication class at Sinclair.
Okay.
And it literally, I was like, oh, I didn't even realize how layered communication is. It's so layered.
Yes.
And people don't understand. They're like, I don't need to take a comm class. I can talk. No, but can you do it effectively?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, and once I did that, it was on from there. And
Yes.
I interned at Channel 2. I thought I wanted to be a reporter. So I was a roving reporter for Channel 2. I interned there. And I was in the rain, the sleet, and the snow. And then I thought to myself, do I really want to do this? So then one of my professors, she saw me at the grocery store, and she said, why don't you come teach for us? And I was just like, I don't know if I want to teach. And she asked me for, I think about 2 or 3 years. And finally I was just like, you know what? I think I'm going to do it. And once I got in front of the classroom, I was like, oh my gosh,
Yes.
I found my purpose.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it's amazing. I love teaching.
That is a blessing because so many people don't get a chance to find that thing that was for them.
That's right.
A lot of times for the monetary value and for other prestiges, but to find something you enjoy
Yeah.
doing.
Yes.
And I believe, like God told Jeremiah, I knew you before I put you in your mother's womb.
Yes, He does.
I've already ordained you to be what I had you to be.
Yes, and the right timing.
Yes.
And it's like, you know that God's time is not our time.
Right.
And a lot of times we want to rush things.
Yes.
Right? And it's not, sometimes things are not for us at that time.
Right.
Yeah, because the book that we're talking about, I wrote that 20 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and it just got published 2 years ago.
Yes.
So, and it's the right time. It's the right time.
And the thing, like you said, timing is everything. We may get the message, and sometimes even in the ministry, people call to the ministry. Sometimes I can see things that I won't even tell a young person there in the ministry because sometimes they're rushing it too fast.
Ah, yeah, okay.
But
yeah.
being able to know, some can help to prepare yourself.
Yeah.
Or to let God prepare you.
Yeah.
And one thing that we don't like and don't want is tribulations.
Yeah.
And those things also are part of making
Yes.
us be what God has us to be.
Yes. How do we think that pearls come in?
Oh my God.
Oh, come on.
And
Yeah.
diamonds.
And diamonds, yes. You got to get it beat up to death
Yes.
sometimes. But I realized that when I look back on my life, everything that I've gone through
Yes.
has made me into who I am today.
Exactly.
And when in times past when I didn't trust who God was in my life, I look back and I'm like, oh man, all that stuff that happened made me into who I am. I was supposed to go through all that stuff.
Yes.
And it's just amazing to me what God has done.
And that's why the scripture said, count it all joy.
Yes.
We can't see it, don't feel joyous at the time, but to count it all joy when we fall in diverse temptations.
Yes. Because you're going to learn something from it.
Exactly.
And you're going to gain something from it. And you're going to remember that, hey, I don't want to go back there, so I need to do something different. And you got to broaden your horizons, too, and do things that you're scared to do.
Exactly.
Because a lot of times when you're scared to do it, it's probably because you're meant to do it. Yeah. And you're meant to learn from it.
And so much of the life is that way. We were talking a little bit about military. A lot of things in training, hey, why do we have to do all of this? It's not necessary, all this craziness.
Right. The 15-mile road marches.
Oh, my God. Crawl on your back on the barbed wire fence. And it's jumping a 6-foot wall, leaning wall.
Yeah.
Of course, I was a little gung-ho because the war was going on.
Yeah.
They said jump one time. I went 2 or 3 times because I wanted to be able to depend on this body if I got in the situation.
That's right. Yeah.
And you know, that's the way life is. And I have other authors that come on, and I love to go to the fundamental foundation from the home as they move forward. Yeah. And I'm thankful for my parents. Yeah. We always had a piano in the house. We always had writing material. We always had drawing. Those are the things that our children are missing today, I feel.
Yeah, I agree.
Because all of those things are instrumental in being who we are today.
Yeah, I agree. And a lot of that I didn't have growing up. But I knew what I wanted for my kid. Yes. So I made it different than the way that I grew up. I volunteered up at their school for 13 years. Okay. I stayed home with my kids for 13 years as well. And I knew that I wanted their lives to be different than mine. Yes. So I made sure that I was the mom, and my husband, that he wanted to be the dad that he always wanted. Yes. And to make sure that our kids just they know who they are. Yes. And that's one of the reasons why I wrote the book. You know, my kids, they grew up in a predominantly white neighborhood, and they went to predominantly white schools. Yes. So, and I saw that they were being, it felt like that they were downplaying who they are. Yes. And I don't want that for them. I want them to have great self-esteem. I want them to be built up and walk tall as who they are. And that's something that me and my husband, we came together and said, that's what we want to do. And we wanted them to be rooted and grounded in church. Yes. So, and that's something that we made a pact to do every single time. Yes. Yeah. And I love that our kids love God. Yes. Yeah.
And that's all in the form of conditioning one way or another. We do not realize even education is a form of conditioning where you are training or learning. Yeah. And being important enough, you've seen that our kids need to know a little bit more about who they are. Yes. And I find so many young people, of course, because the social climate that we're raised in, it was not popular to be who we are as a minority.
That's so
even
true.
Even in African American schools. Yes. They did not have that. Yes. And I do a lot of that now. You probably do as well. A lot of biblical studies showing them not to make them arrogant, not for them to have reverse discrimination, but to really know who you are. Yes. And, you know, we're going to get to your book, but I like the foundation, get this in drama talker, you know. But, you know, the thing is, I so often, and young people even today, when they ask, well, we have no place in the word, I said, Egypt, where's Egypt?
In Africa.
Egypt is on the continent. It is Africa. Yeah. But they almost talk, you know, there's a
like
separate
it's not.
place.
Yeah. Like they want to move it somehow.
Exactly. But for them to realize you are there from the beginning, all through the word.
Yes. And not only that, like just to know that you have divine within you. Yes. And because you have divine within you, that means that God, because God is amazing, so are you. Yes. And you got to walk with your head held high. No matter what people say to you, no matter what people do to you, you need to walk with your head held high because you are the child of the King.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ancestral, so we had a lot of proud people. In fact, that was what was being trying to beat out of them.
Yes.
Was the pride in them knowing, even though they had lost their names and identity in that area, they still had a natural.
Yeah, yeah. And I think what you said when they tried to beat it out of our ancestors, and that's one of the things that I make sure that I teach in my classroom, self-esteem.
Yes. Self-esteem
is so important. And a lot of times when adults don't love themselves, they perpetuate that in their lives.
Yes.
And they do things and they say things that they shouldn't. And they don't look at themselves like God will look at them.
Yes.
They don't love themselves the way God loves them.
Exactly.
And that's one thing that I always want to instill in my kids. Yeah.
God
and in my students. Yeah.
And you know, just the other day, my sister come home and brought this young lady barefooted outdoors, hair all over her head. She knew it was something. But she said, I'm homeless.
Yeah.
10 years old. See, her mother said she hated her, get out and don't come back.
Oh, my gosh.
And I was telling her, I said, look, it's so close here, the way laws is. I said, you don't want to get caught in a kidnap. We don't know why this baby out here. But finally we got protection from my law to get. But it's so much when you have parents.
Yeah.
Because they have an inferior complex.
That's right.
And they pass it on to that child.
They haven't been instilled with that self-esteem.
Exactly.
And a lot of times sometimes it's just a matter of somebody just saying, I love you.
Yes.
Sometimes it's just a matter of showing them that God loves them.
Exactly.
A love that will never change.
Exactly.
Ever change.
Yes.
Yeah.
And not a love, people say that, not a love that we look and expect for something in return.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You could feel the difference in real, true love.
Yeah.
Even the love that God gave us to us, not that we deserved it.
Yeah. And why would you expect anything in return? He already gave up his son.
Yes. Yes. Unconditionally.
Unconditionally.
To love one another.
Yes.
Well, the Word of God even say to what? Love your neighbor
as yourself.
So you need to know how to love yourself.
Yes, that's what. And people say that scripture all the time, and they don't realize the interpretation that is within it.
Yes.
You gotta love yourself first.
Exactly.
In order to know how to love your neighbor.
Thank you.
Yeah. A lot of people don't even realize that.
And I think you being a professor, I had taken some communication class years ago, and one of the professors had said, we need to increase our vocabulary.
Yes.
That we may know and understand, but speak that everyone could understand.
Yeah.
And so it's not communication when you learn 16, 18 letter words and communicate to someone that don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And I love the title of your show, Simple, right? And I teach that to my students. I teach public speaking.
Yes.
So I teach them that you have to speak in order for your audience to understand.
Exactly.
It's about your audience. And I know when you get up there, you think it's about you. But it's really about your audience and whether or not they understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, that's a beautiful thing. And I know we got to come to the book. I want to get some more. You're in the home raising. But your book there, Black Is.
Yeah.
The copy that Black Is, you can hold it up a little bit for your camera. Black Is. Right there, it was very catchy.
Yes.
When the very title, and writing books. I've had seminars this morning at writers group, but one of the hardest, not most difficult, but it takes more time to find the proper title.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
For the book.
Yeah.
Because that one title should be able to tell you everything about the book.
Yeah.
Even if you get a 300-page book, that title should be able to. That's not easy.
No. And it should catch the person's eye at first onset. Yeah. I mean, I wrote the poem first. And then I said to myself, wow, it's vivid enough that it could be a book.
Yes.
And I wrote the book, and it was just like, I started putting all the pictures together. I still have the mock-up copy.
Okay.
Yeah. And I put all the pictures together, and it was, I realized I made something great.
Yes.
And the title fit perfectly.
Yes.
And one of the reasons why I chose that, and when I wrote that poem, it was about realizing who you are.
Yes.
Stepping into yourself.
Yes.
And saying, hey, you're amazing.
Exactly.
Yeah. And your color is beautiful.
Are you thinking the poem, is it throughout the book or just
It
one
is.
set? Okay.
It's throughout the
I was
book,
going to
yeah.
just read the whole poem.
Yes, it's throughout the book.
Yeah. But, and the beautiful thing I know about the book is very catchy. You know, a lot of time poetry and songs.
Yeah.
Learning the ABCs came through sort of putting a little jingle to it.
Yeah.
So I know it's going through your book for that young child reading it in the poetic form that is written in the identity to identify with things that they already understand.
Yes.
It's so enriched.
Yes.
It's not so much with 1,000 words, but when it's placed right.
Yes. Yes. And to make sure that their imagination grows with
Yes.
it. One of my favorite parts in the book, it says, black is the night that makes the stars shine bright. And to realize that some kids, they're scared of the dark.
Yes.
And to know that even though it's dark outside and you see the beautiful stars that God has made,
Yes.
yeah.
It complements.
It does. It does. It does. And it's to let them know that you don't have to be afraid of these things.
Right.
Black is the black stallion. Black is the bear.
Yes.
Black is the panther. So many things that are out there that are just beautiful and majestic that God made. And so are you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so long, and I know probably your day and my day before, it was so looking negative
Yes.
as a color black without looking at the richness of the color.
Yeah.
It should never been, but that was purposely done to create someone to be subservient to.
That's right. That's right. And it's basically like what you said in the beginning. It's making sure that you're not even thinking of yourself as the kings and queens that our ancestors were.
Yes.
And they wanted you to think of yourself as less than.
Yes.
And when you think of yourself as less than, anybody could take advantage of you. Anybody can make you do anything that you want them to do, that they want you to do.
And that's what the Bible says, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So a man thinketh.
So is he. Yeah.
So if I can get, the mind is a terrible thing to lose or waste. But if I can control your mind to think a certain way,
Yes.
a lot of times biblical truth is used against people. So a man think, so is he. And another thing, life and death is in the
Power of the tongue. Yeah.
So if I get you to confess
Oh,
yourself
yeah.
being
Oh, that's
negative.
so good. Yeah. 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 And not only that, whatever you tell yourself
Yes.
means more than what anybody else could tell you. But if they keep inundating it with it, then you're going to think the same thing.
Yes.
And one of the things that I think with us as a culture that we have to know that we are majestic.
Yes.
We are amazing.
Yes.
And if you look throughout society, we are the ones that are the pushers of the culture.
Yes.
And we move, and everybody wants to know what we doing. Why you doing that? And then next thing you know, they're doing it.
Exactly. Yes. I've had that happen so much.
Yes.
You know, I retired as operating engineer, but after that, I'd taken a certain Satan job, and I started driving RTA in the public all the time.
Yeah.
And I know some of the
I
guys.
bet you talked to some interesting people.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. Yes.
They thought it was an honor, but some of the young men would say, "Hey, what's going on, big dog?" And sometimes I would say, "I am not from the dog generation."
That's right.
I said, we call each other the cat. And I said, we say, hey, going on, cat, man. The cat go all the way up to the Lion of Judah. That's something I can identify with.
That's right.
But when I know scripture, what a dog is, he will return to his own vomit. I don't want to identify. They're good companion, but that's not something I want to identify with.
That's so good.
And some of the young ladies now, almost as a banner of honor, refer to themselves. I never use the word, that B word. I always say the B word.
That's right. That's right. And some of my students actually do that, and they think that it's a term of endearment. And I'm just like, is that what you want to be called? Is something wrong with your name? Right? And there's a lot. The people don't understand that there's a lot that goes along with words.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
There's a lot that goes along with language and the way that we use it and the way that we talk to each other. And not only that, the way that we use the tone of it as well. But and that's one of the reasons why I wrote the book. It's all about how you want your kids to see themselves.
Exactly.
And if you start them young and thinking that, look, I know that life out here is hard.
Yes.
But you got to recognize that God is for you.
Yes.
And your path.
Yes.
And the reason why he made you is because you were made to do something so great and so amazing. And you got to walk with your head held high. Forget what they saying. It don't matter.
Right.
Walk with your head held high.
One of the strongest examples, there's a lot of others, but one of the strongest comes to my mind is Mandela.
Yes.
Could be in prison so many years, but yet walk tall, never forgetting who you are.
Yeah, I actually we just took students to South Africa.
Okay.
And we went on a Mandela, almost every last single spot that Mandela went to.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. And the things that he done. And we went to Robben Island where he was in prison.
Okay.
And there was a guy there that was in prison with him.
Okay.
And he talked about how they did so many things to make them think that they were less than who they were.
Yes.
And one of the students asked, I don't understand how he could come back here and talk about it. Just like the apostles were living epistles, so are we.
Oh, yes.
And he carried that with him to show everybody else that no matter what they did, no matter what they said, I'm going to tell my story.
Yes.
Because it's going to help somebody else.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's that special kind of love you were talking about earlier. And a friend of mine goes to the Greece and Corinth almost every year. And he goes there and he come back. I can't go with him, but he tell me, he said, man, I seen what Paul was in prison. He said it wasn't bars, but he put him down in a dungeon hole, like they had lower food and everything to him. And I said, not getting so graphically, he ate there, but he also had exposed waste there.
Yes.
His waste there. But yet, so many beautiful parts of the New Testament. How could he write about love in the situation where he was writing?
Man. And I think sometimes when it gets low like that, that's our opportunity to get so close to God that it's unbreakable.
Yes.
It's unshakable. Because I've already been through the bad.
Yes.
And I know the good is coming.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's back to those temptations, the trials, make us such beautiful people.
Yes.
And even not realizing those trials put us where we are, like you said. But if we would take it and look at it as a benefit rather than a curse.
Yeah.
We've seen bad parents, we've seen bad church leaders, we've seen a lot of bad individuals. But that gives us an idea, I don't want to be like that.
That's right.
I have seen this.
That's right.
I don't want the results that I see happening to these others.
Yeah, and that's exactly why I wanted to do something differently with my kids.
Yes.
And not to say that my parents were terrible. I wanted to do something better.
Of course.
And I think that when you look back at your life and you think about all the things that you've been through, why not allow those things to make your life better? Why not build upon those things?
Exactly.
Why not do, if you've been in a situation where it was terrible, even that 10-year-old little girl that you talked about, she's in a terrible situation.
Yes.
But now because she was in that terrible situation, she's now able to help others because she knows how that feels.
Yes.
She knows what it feels like to be homeless.
Yes.
She knows what it feels like to be vulnerable and to ask for help. So now she's able to help others.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's one of my, she's a writer, my sister's a writer as well. She often say, hurt people hurt people.
Yes.
But hurt heal people, heal people.
Mm-hmm.
But when we've been through something,
Yeah.
we're closer to being able to help someone than we're just saying, well, the book says this, or that's what they say. When you can say it from a personal experience, it's so much powerful.
It's like the school of hard knocks.
Yes.
When you gonna teach about it?
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, it's what Christ didn't go through. He don't know what we're going through. He come as a child of babe.
Mm-hmm.
He grew up. He's experienced everything.
Everything.
They can write everything he did, but he said in all ways that we're tempted. He's been there.
Yeah. Yeah.
He understands.
Yeah.
He cares.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, identify. I don't want to get into the racial thing, but the identity of things. I did some research when Joseph would take Jesus from Bethlehem to Egypt.
Yeah.
There was no boats that he went on. They said nothing about no airplane. So he had to walk from Jerusalem to Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
What is Egypt? Egypt is a colored continent, period.
Yes. Yes.
Even up to 1,000 years ago it was.
Yes.
So before that, and those are some things that we don't want to bring out, but I said then that give me some type of bound to identity.
Yeah.
To identify.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't want to get into because I've been on that so much. Our oppression. The reason we're here now is because of our personal rebellion.
Yes. Yes. I think some people look at us and they think to themselves like, how y'all get like y'all ancestors been through a lot, y'all been through a lot, but then y'all still rise. What is in y'all?
God, people.
It's God. Yes,
Exactly.
it's divine. It's all divine.
You know, with the Sojourner Peace, what was the one that helped so many slaves escape?
Yeah. Sojourner Truth. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I like some of my children. I like to get the background. I like to learn a little bit more than what surface history have taught us.
Yeah.
They would talk about she would leave. Mm-hmm. The slaves escaped into the field, and she would go alone.
Yeah.
By herself. She was going to pray.
Yes.
Why did we leave that out? She prayed for directions.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Yeah. I mean, just like Jesus would go away to pray.
Yes.
And one of the things that I think people do that they put Jesus on this pedestal to where he's not touchable.
Uh-huh.
And I think that he wants us to touch him.
Yes.
He wants us to have communion with him.
Exactly.
He wants us to be connected with him. And because of that, because we are connected to him, we can see all the things that he did.
Yes.
And we can actually mirror all that stuff.
Yes.
Just like you said, Sojourner Truth went away to pray, so did Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I think about Job and what Job went through.
Yes.
And the talk that Jesus had with the enemy.
Uh-huh.
And he was just like, well, I'll take everything away from Job. He won't curse me.
Mm-hmm.
And what we fail to realize is that the enemy wasn't attacking Job.
Uh-huh.
He was trying to attack God.
Exactly.
And that's how you know that he going to be for you.
Yes.
He going to do your fighting for you.
Yes.
He going to do your bidding for you.
Yes.
Yeah, you just got to trust him.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was attacking what God loves.
Yeah. Oof.
See, that's the thing is he can't beat God.
No.
But he attacked that thing that God loves.
Yes.
I say in domestic violence sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
If the wife loved the plants and the man did not want to abusively hit his wife, what do he do? Do something to destroy a plant.
Yeah.
She got an aquarium. She loved that aquarium.
Mm-hmm.
He or she put something in which I want to kill fish. It's not the fish the problem. It's not the plant. But it's a way of fighting. And because God so loved us.
Yes.
The enemy fight us so hard.
Yeah.
Because we are God loved.
Mm-hmm. And that's how you know that love is what you need. It's at the root.
Yes.
Loving yourself, loving God, and being able to come together and be co-creators together and showing that love to everybody else.
Yes.
So that they could be gained in.
Oh, yes. And it don't need to just be, actually, like we said, Black History Month, it should be American history. But since it's not taught, that is why we have to separate. Hey, look.
Yeah.
So many things in this country that we have patent or documented. Think about how many things haven't been documented. These people in the state of being second class, third class, whatever you call, have created more
Yeah.
in the Americas today that we use every day.
Yeah. We have great inventors, and it's. I saw a video where somebody was saying, okay, oh, so you don't want black people here? Okay, well, cut off your lights because of the filament. And I forget the lady's name. She made the
There's so many.
It's so many. If I could run it down, I would. But so many things were invented because
Latimer
of us.
was the one that made the filament in life.
That's right.
That lasts so long. And the sad thing about it, and it says mind blowing, he won the case because Edison could not tell the court how it operated.
Yeah.
So they had to award it to Mr. Latimer.
Yeah.
But sad, do you know what he got?
What?
His award was
What?
he could work for Edison as long as he wanted.
Oh gosh.
Those, the traffic light.
The traffic light. Yes.
I mean the railroad car, the lawnmower, refrigeration.
Yes.
And more come that we didn't know that wasn't placed there.
That's right.
But it is documented enough that people know that who it started with.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like even our counterparts have been brainwashed to think that we haven't contributed to society. And it's like they say, oh, we're lazy. Oh, we're this, we're, everything that they say that is negative. But our track record shows, no, we're not.
No. Basically built America on the back.
Yes.
When Obama, Miss Michelle was in our house, she seen her kids play on the lawn that their ancestors built.
That's
the
right.
house they're living in.
That's right.
They may have went over some of their heads, but the White House was built by.
Yeah. But look at why they don't know that. Look at how many presidents were white.
Yes.
They don't know that. And look what's taught in schools.
Yes.
The history is not taught.
Exactly.
The history is taught to where it's geared towards one party. Where the one party looks good.
Purposely.
Exactly.
And I not only go so far back, I love to share the story because we made the skateboard in our neighborhood. I don't know if you remember they had the little metal skates you pull apart.
Yes.
That fit. Well, some of the boys, we got together, we want to make some toy. We broke them apart, taking a board, nailed the one end, nailed the other end, and we made the first skateboard. But look, it's a multi-million-dollar sport now.
Yeah.
And it's like I tell, it's the idea. You may have nicer wheels, you may have nicer fiberglass board.
Yeah.
But it was the idea where it started at.
That's right.
And so many of the ideas, now things are coming to focus a little bit, not enough. The ladies that was a mathematician with NASA,
I know,
that worked out the math.
Yes, I mean that was an amazing story, and I know some of it was Hollywood because a lot of the racism probably was not that nice. No. But I think we got to tell more of those stories.
Yes.
And I think also within our culture, we have to tell our kids those stories.
Yes.
We have to tell our kids stuff that we go through, and even what our ancestors went through.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that, and I've seen some videos where kids say, "Well, that's in the past," or this or that, and it's like, but the past is what makes the future look bright, and it also helps you to look back and say, we've been through that, yes. And we've come through, yes. And we actually recognize our ancestors for what they did for us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They did more than any other cultural people did.
That's right.
But they did it with a wisdom that we wouldn't be here today if they didn't. If they had done like with the so-called Indian, run into the battle with a spear against gunpowder, that don't make very much sense. They have to use the mind in a different way.
Yeah.
And we have to respect that. We not look at the downplay.
Yeah.
They did what they could at the time, which was best. And that's something we have to not let someone look down on ancestry.
No.
You probably know I'm a elder here, Dayton elder of the African Elders Council here.
Okay.
And so I learned a lot. Mama Ozipo, that come from South Africa, and I listened to some of the things they share. The part of a lot of them came from West Africa. They brought the sweet potato. They brought the beans. And young people thought that was, one young lady said, I thought we ate that because we were poor. Not knowing that was staple food from where ancestrally.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
And that they weren't only brought here to pick cotton.
That's right.
They were the one, the agriculturists, to know how to make the best crop.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
They brought the knowledge of how to produce.
Yeah. And that's what happened. They knew so much that our counterparts did not know how to do it.
Right.
Once slavery ended, they didn't know how to do it. So they had to train them to figure out how to be farmers, to figure out how to do all those things that our ancestors did. And a lot of that stuff, it was stuff that we invented in order for it to make our jobs easier. Yeah, it's something how the veil that goes over people's faces to say that, you know, we didn't contribute anything or our ancestors didn't contribute anything.
I feel like worldwide we the reason we are in the condition because of our own rebellions against God.
Yes, agreed.
But yet He give us a skill that no other seems to have. Yeah. Even those that don't even go to school for it. I knew people that I had a friend, Bishop in Roanoke, Alabama. He built his own church. Yeah. He wired his own church. Mercy. And he never had a bit of education in that. But when the city planners come out, inspectors, they looked at it and they looked at me and said, "We never seen it done this way." Yeah. He said, "Does it pass?" He said, "Oh, it passed." How would he have that type of knowledge? It's something special that God has given us. Agreed. Even though we are where we are because we won't acknowledge who God is. We are trying to worship other gods. Yeah. Which is not ours. We got to acknowledge the creator of our lives. Yeah. A lot of times people think we learn this from America. We come here with the knowledge of God and worship. Right. That's right. That's right. Yeah. And I think sometimes people think that, oh, this is a man's religion or this is that or whatever. But yes, you have to figure out your own personal relationship with God. Exactly. You can't be a worshiper of other people because they're worshiping. Right. You got to have a personal relationship with God. Yes. It's salvation is personal. Yes. Period. Oh, I'm glad you said it. I know I'm one of the guys called me, "You're the ghetto bishop." But I believe so much of what you were saying. I'm not caught up with denomination. I'm not caught up with religion. But what you just said is what God wants us to have, a personal relationship. He's there waiting for us to have. But so much who said what they believe? It's not what they believe. Yes. What do you believe? Exactly. Have you ever stopped to see? I've heard so many testimonies. People say they got so to the bottom and they asked God, "Lord, if you really be such God, show me." Yeah. I mean, not just saying it. They got to the bottom of their life. "Lord, show me." And when we get to that place in our life, He will show up. Yes, He will. Every time. But such a simple thing to acknowledge Him. But because we rather seek somewhere else, and we've been conditioned, I know William mentioned a lot of the things, we've been conditioned to think of everything and everybody else better than what we are. Yeah. I mean, right now, if you said, "Wait, I braided my hair, I did this." Well, who did it? Did an African do it? Or did some foreigner? I am not skilled enough to do my own hair to make it look good. Right. Right. I get what you're saying. Yeah. Or where was it made? Is it authentic? What is it? Nike make it? We get hung up on titles. We get hung up on how things are made, where we worship. You know, who's in charge of this or who's doing this, and where do you live, and that type of thing. We get caught up on a lot of that, but it's not that. No.
It's that connection that you have with God, because that's what brings the purpose out of you.
Yes.
That's what brings out of you what you're supposed to be here for.
Yes.
Yeah.
I call it the colonization of the mind.
Yes, it
We
is.
look at Africa being colonized.
Yes.
But our minds have been so colonized
Yes.
to certain areas that make us think and believe certain things.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what causes corruption. But those that know this, they need the mind to control.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's about identity.
Yes.
And it's about, what are you identifying with?
Exactly.
Because if you identify with God, you're going to know you amazing. You're going to know that all that other stuff
Yes.
don't matter.
Yes.
And you're going to literally say, no, I'm a child of God. That don't pertain to me, what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's so much, and I know we're not on this, and we got into something else, but it's so much about this that I've been in my heart, and we're yet uncovering and making other people understand.
Yeah.
What Deuteronomy 28 and 68, I've been talking about so long. Those people, because they're rebellious to their God, he said you'll be scattered all over the earth.
Yeah.
And you would go out in ships, and nobody would stand up for you, in other words.
Mm-hmm.
What other people went in ships into foreign lands?
Exactly. Yeah.
Were these God's people?
Yeah.
And they're the rebellious people? Or they're yet rebellious? They're yet looking for somebody else to be better than who we are? Or the God have chosen us to be better?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't blame no one else, because that's their position to make you feel less so they can feel some type of authority.
Yeah, and it's put down to stay down.
Yes.
Yeah, and if you're down about yourself and I put you down, guess what? You're going to think of me as the hierarchy.
Yes.
And that's what they want.
Exactly.
And you got to know that because you're a child of God, you are the hierarchy.
Yes.
You are close to the entity that created you.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I think too, with identity, like you got to know who you are. Yes. You got to know who you are, because if you don't know who you are, somebody else will tell you.
Oh, yes. And that's what's happening to our children. That's something I don't know. Setting from the TV, so much of the television now is shaping the minds
Yes.
of our young. Even the cartoons are corrupt.
I know. Yes.
And we don't realize these things are trying to yet keep you in bondage of your mind.
And some of them have subliminal messages, and
Yes.
you don't even know it until you sit your kid in front of the TV, and you're not even watching it with them, and then all of a sudden you watch it with them. You're like, oh, wait a minute, this ain't a cartoon.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you don't realize it, but you've been setting them in front of that TV for months.
Yes. I don't know what they're getting.
Exactly.
What's being bred. And even some children have turned on their parents, even to
I know.
homicide, because they don't see their parents as an authority. Now, I know 911 guns, that's another subject out here, but it was more of a control thing, because everybody wasn't beating their kids. But it was taking the authority out of the home from the parent.
Yeah, yeah. Or even the paddling in schools. I got paddled.
All right. Yes. Yes. And I feel, because a lot of educators, a lot of the, I know a lot of teachers that are in grade school and in high school, they cannot even get education into the kids for trying to maintain babysitting order.
That's right. That's right. They're literally trying to make sure that they just sit in their seat.
Yes. So how much my people perish for the lack of knowledge and understanding. And I'm thanking God for you and so many others. We all can't do it by ourselves, a little bit here, a little bit there, working together. The book you have, allowing the young person, that's such a great book. And it's so simple.
Yeah.
But it has such a great message.
It does. It does.
Page to page, given repetitions to give us a chance to identify.
Yeah.
The lingo, the jingle, the poetry.
the pattern. Yeah. Yeah. I love the fact that it literally, like the pictures are so vivid too, and the kids really like the pictures. But I think that it almost gives way to imagination. You know, imagining who you are and loving who you are within that imagination.
Yes.
Yeah, and it can bring to life your life as you continue to grow. And I think that that is why we have to instill self-esteem, identity, and to let kids know that you're beautiful.
Yes.
You're beautiful.
And destroying the imagination is one of the worst things. I do tell I've been doing television for 40-something years, but yet and still, there are certain things that come on that control the mind to the place you can't self-think.
Mm-hmm.
When we're children, we need time to think.
Yeah.
I remember in grade school, they would have they call it time out now.
Mm-hmm.
A period of day where you bring your little roll-up rug or be quiet and that creating imagination. Mm-hmm. Whereas now when you're told everything, how can you be creative?
That's so true. That's so true. And it's when I think about it, I grew up on a farm in Jefferson Township.
Okay.
And my grandma had an apple orchard.
Okay.
So people used to come and, pick apples down at the farm. But being able to just walk around the farm.
Yes.
And being able to create things. Yes. And I, and when I really think about it, I really think that helped my imagination and helped me to be creative. Yes. And I love it. I love it. And that's why we got to expose our kids to more things.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And we're so caught up in the concrete jungle, so to speak, which being out there in nature is full of things to do and imagine. I can't tell you how many messages God's given me preaching from just nature around you.
Same. I love walking. I love being in nature. I love touching trees.
Yes.
I love planting. I mean, because it makes me feel close to God.
Yes.
Because that's what the Creator does.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I just love being outside. Love it. Love it. Yeah.
And not get into this preaching, but see, this is not our end.
No.
Sometimes people are living like this is it. Eternity is what I'm looking for. And people think if you're living in a hell now and you're going to go live in an everlasting hell.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's the physical life that's short, not the eternal life.
No.
Yeah.
When he created man, he created us to be eternal beings from the beginning. But the old saints used to say, where are you going to spend eternity?
Honestly, my relationship with God, it's really none of your business.
It's so crazy. Even the Egyptians, they knew that was an end. That's why they put gold and diamonds in their tombs. They thought, but it wasn't according to their understanding.
That's right. Yeah, that they needed to worship a God that, I guess when you really think about it, what you talked about earlier is like, the clothes you wear and how you gotta, what they drive and how they look and all that stuff. It's the same parallel.
Yes.
Because they build up all these what is it, the big old golden calves and all that, and they wore all this jewelry. It's nothing new up under the sun.
No,
they was doing the same.
Solomon said that.
They was doing the same thing.
Yes. And I can say, your jewelry shouldn't make you. Your clothing shouldn't make you.
No.
Your automobile shouldn't make you. All of these things that we associate with making us is what's called us.
Yeah. Your energy should hit when you walk in the room.
Yes.
Nobody. I want people to see God before they see me.
Yes.
Yeah. All day.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And that's what he said, that they may see your good works and glorify who? Your Father.
That's right.
Yeah.
All day. Yes.
And for the little temporal things that we have down here, we fight to control. And one writer spoke of 1,000 years as one day. And one day is 1,000 years. If a God day is 1,000 years, what is a God week?
Yes.
What is a God year?
Oh.
What is a God eternity?
That's right.
And you mean I want to be comfortable in this life more than I want?
That's right. Yeah. And when I think about that, God puts you in the time-space reality that you're supposed to be in.
Yes.
I'm supposed to be where I'm at right now.
Exactly.
I'm supposed to do the things that I'm doing right now.
Exactly.
Yeah. And yeah, man.
And that was done before you was even born.
Yes, predestined.
And I asked him, I said, well, tell me, When he told Jeremiah that, I knew you before.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, what state was I before you placed me in my mother's womb?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But to line up with the ability, like you said, to do that which we are told. Some people have short span because they have finished what God had wanted them to do.
Jesus died at 33.
Yes. He completed more than some people 100 years old.
He did. He died for a whole world. He did yeah. And it's like Jesus died on the cross at 33. What you doing?
Yeah.
What you doing?
And we had a lot of great people that have done this. I mean, not close to Jesus.
No.
When I did a special on Paul and Dunbar, look how young Paul and Dunbar was.
Yeah.
He had traveled overseas, even at the segregated time. He was a phenomenon.
And when you think about that, people, you got to be fearless.
Yes.
You can't live your life in fear and saying, I can't do this, I don't want to do this, oh, that's going to be too hard, or that's going to be too tough. I tell my students this all the time. If you fear it, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
Because that just means that you're digging somewhere that you're supposed to bring that out of you. Yeah.
You have the skill and ability, but you have to use it.
That's right.
I often talk about Moses a lot of times. He thought he was just carrying a cane, a staff. But when we talk to God, he said, what's that in your hand? You're looking at your insecurities. You're looking at your inability.
Yeah.
Look at what I've given you. Use that what I've given you.
Yeah.
There's so many things in biblical that the young man, he gave 1 talent and so forth, and he buried it. It's so many things that they began to study.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times people don't want you to read the Bible because there's so much knowledge.
That's right.
They don't want you to attain.
And so many parallels.
Exactly.
Yeah, so many parallels to where you look at it like, oh, well, that's going on now.
Exactly. As Solomon said, there is nothing new under the sun.
No.
They say it's a new name, but it's the same old game. And you think you'd have found something new. If you would look at the Calvin Home and we summarize it, we at the end of our show.
Yeah.
And in your own words, whatever God put in your heart to speak to someone today, this great book that you have here, number one, how would they get a copy of your book? How would someone be able to get a copy?
If they just go to my website at miamortonhubbard.com, they can purchase it. And it also has a coloring book that goes with it as well. And that coloring book comes with multicultural crayons.
Okay,
Yeah.
So they can order it through
my website, yeah.
Okay.
They can order it through my website. It's also on Amazon, but I'd rather you order it through my website so that I can have a personal contact with you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, in more than one way.
That's right.
Yes, and we thank you. So to any aspiring writer, aspiring young person, take your time, take a few minutes, and whatever you want to share with them at home today, what you say to a young person.
I'd say write the story. We all have imaginations. God has given us stories to tell. And there's some things that have happened in your life that He wants you to share to the world. And I think that everybody has a book in them. Everybody. Just write the story. Just get it out there. And you'll find that it's so cathartic once you do it. And you'll know that you're helping other people when you do it.
And we thank you today, Professor Maya Morton Hubbard.
Yes.
We're glad to have you with us, and I'm sure someone's going to be blessed by your production today, and I hope many. Now, I cannot tell you. You just have to try it for yourself. You just have to read this book for yourself. Whether you're an adult or a child, I guarantee you're definitely going to get something special out of this book.
Yeah.
Black is. May God bless you. May heaven smile on you. It's our prayer.